Oh no, you're so bad. Get out, they are all messed up. I will have to switch to making something else instead of making cakes. Let's dice the strawberries and mango first. Then, I cut the pandan leaves and put them in a blender to get the juice. I also blend strawberries and mangoes to get the juices. Next, I soak dried butterfly pea flowers in hot water to get the blue color. I also have orange and purple colors. Now, I mix coconut cream with condensed milk, whipping cream, and sugar. Then, I pour ice cream mixture into each of juice bowls and stir them well. I will pipe the ice creams in rainbow color order to the top of the cone. And insert 2 chocolate bars for each ice cream cone. It looks so pretty, I love it.
Hey, what's going on? No problem, I'll make my own Mickey Mouse.
Let's dice the strawberries and mango first. Then, I cut the pandan leaves and put them in a blender to get the juice. I also blend strawberries and mangoes to get the juices. Next, I soak dried butterfly pea flowers in hot water to get blue color. Now, I boil milk with sugar and jelly powder. process will be done when the mixture becomes sticky. After that, I pour the jelly mixture into each of the juice bowls.
Now, I pour the colored jelly mixture into each Mickey Mouse mold. Mickey Mouse will look more lively with eyes made of white and black melted chocolate.
Wow, I love it!
Delicious! Tasty!
Sweet! Tom, don't sleep anymore. Come here, I need your help. Go buy a watermelon. We're almost out of them. First, I will dice the watermelon, carrot, mango, and avocado. Then, puree them in a blender to get the juices. Do you know? When hot water is poured into dried butterfly pea flowers, they will fade to a blue color. Then, squeeze a few drops of lemon here. The water will turn purple color. Next, I boil the watermelon juice with sugar, milk, and honey. This step is done when the mixture becomes sticky. I also do the same with other juices. Then, I melt the jelly powder in the microwave. Now, I pour the melted jelly into each jam bowl and mix them up. that, I pour them into a globular mold and let it cool in 30 minutes. Oh no, you bought wrong. But it's okay, I have a new idea. I cut a lemon in half and remove the intestines. Next, I draw the black lines on the lemon peels to make them look like a watermelon.
Wow, I love it.
Delicious. Tasty.
Wow, the fireworks are brilliant, and I want them to appear on my cake today. I mix egg, milk, cooking oil, sugar, and flour together. I also add sprinkles into the cake batter. Next, I move on to making rainbow chocolate bars. First, I have to melt a white chocolate bar. Then, I add food coloring here and stir them well. After that, I pour rainbow melted chocolate into the mold and let them cool. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layer over the frosting. I spread white frosting around the cake. After that, I press gently to set it in place. I place a smaller cake above to have a two-tier one today. Now, I arrange the rainbow chocolate bars around the body of the first tier. Next, I arrange the sprinkles into the shape of two fireworks on the body of the second tier. At the end, I place the rainbow fondant strands bunching up on top of this cake. It looks so pretty, I love it.
It's so bad. I can't deliver soft drinks to customers today.
My soft drink can't be delivered now. I have to think of another way. First, I will dice the watermelon and carrot. Then, puree them in a blender to get the juices. white butterfly pea flowers, turn the water to blue color by microwaving them together. Look, I did it successfully. Next, I boil the watermelon juice with sugar, milk, and honey. This step is done when the mixture becomes sticky. I also do the same with other juices. Then, I boil jelly powder with water and sugar. And pour this mixture into each jam bowls. After that, I pour jelly mixtures into the bottle-shaped molds. And let them cool in 30 minutes. It looks so pretty, I love it. Be careful. Thanks for your delivery. Bye-bye. To make the cake batter, I mix egg, milk, cooking oil, sugar, and flour together. Next, I pour melted Kit Kat here and keep mixing. This is melted white chocolate I prepared before. I will add food coloring here to have rainbow melted chocolate. Then, I pour them in this mold. And let them cool in 30 minutes. I spread the bottom layer with chocolate frosting. And add the first layer on. Place the remaining cake layers over the frosting. After that, I spread chocolate frosting all over the cake. And smooth it evenly. Now I arrange the rainbow chocolate bars around the cake body. I pour melted chocolate on top of this cake. And place a round ball of white fondant covered with sprinkles in the center of the cake. So beautiful. I love it. Oops, don't play in my kitchen. Get out. I need to make a cake right now. Firstly, I will break and melt this chocolate bar. To make the cake batter, I mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and sugar together. Next, I add flour here and keep mixing. Now I put white chocolate in the microwave to melt for 15 minutes. Melted dark chocolate will be the last ingredient for this cake batter. After that, I mix food coloring with melted white chocolate. Wow, they look like rainbow. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layers over the frosting. After that, I spread chocolate frosting all over the cake and smooth it evenly. I place a small cake above to have a two-tier one. Then, I pour rainbow melted chocolate on the top of the second tier. Next, I pipe dots of rainbow buttercream around the base of two tiers. I put some sprinkles on the cake bodies. At the end, I insert a special heart with fondant in the center of this cake. It looks so pretty. I love it. Oh, where does this road lead? It's an egg. Let's bring it home and make a cake now. I will mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and sugar to make the cake batter. Of course, flour and cocoa powder are essential. Now I will shred and melt a bar of white chocolate. I also add food coloring here to have colorful melted chocolate. Next, I pour melted chocolate into pocket molds. And let them cool. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting. And add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layers over the frosting. After that, I spread chocolate frosting all over the cake. And smooth it evenly. I place popped chocolate bars on the top of this cake in order: red, yellow, green, and purple. Then, I pour red, yellow, green, and purple melted chocolate around the edges of the cake in positions corresponding to the chocolate bars. Finally, I pipe chocolate buttercream around the cake base. It looks so pretty. I love it.
Hello. This is my gift for you. No. Be kind. Please wait for me to make a big cake for you all to eat. I will mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and sugar together. I also put flour, cornstarch here and keep mixing. Mandam candy is the final part of the cake batter. I will move on to making the buttercream. I mix butter with sugar, whipping cream, and condensed milk. use food coloring to have rainbow buttercream. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layers over the frosting. After that, I spread white frosting onto all over the cake and smooth it evenly. Next, I pipe zigzag lines of rainbow buttercream diagonally on the cake body. Then I pipe swirls of brown buttercream on the edge of this cake. Finally, I place mandun candies on the top of the cake.
Wow, I love it.
Delicious. Tasty.
Oh no, I don't have money. Let me make you something delicious. Firstly, I mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and sugar together. I also add flour, cocoa powder here and keep mixing. I still have some fondants in the fridge, so I will make them become many fondant balls. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layer over the frosting. I spread chocolate frosting around the cake. After that, I press gently to set it in place. Then, I arrange rainbow fondant balls around the cake base. I also arrange the chocolate bars above the fondant rows. Next, I pipe swirls of rainbow buttercream around the edge of the cake. At the end, I place the brown fondant balls in the center of the buttercream swirls. It looks so pretty. I love it. Oh my god, what happened? My fried chicken was burned. I have to make it again. First, I will cut the chicken into small square pieces. Then I cut the potato into long square cylinders. Now, I mix the chicken with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I also crack and whisk an egg. After that, I prepare tempura flour and breadcrumbs to fry the chicken. I roll the chicken through tempura flour. Then dip them into the egg. And roll them through breadcrumbs at the end. I will fry the chicken for 15 minutes. Next, I also fry the potatoes for 10 minutes.
Wow, I love it.
Delicious. Tasty.
Wow, so delicious.
Yummy.
Did you know your marbles just caused me to have an accident? Sorry, I'll make you something sweet. Okay. Firstly, I will dice watermelon, orange, mango, and avocado one by one. To create the blue color, I soak dried butterfly pea flowers in hot water. And create the purple color by squeezing a few drops of lime here. Next, I boil the watermelon with sugar, milk, and honey. This step will be done when the mixture becomes sticky. I do the same with the remaining fruits. Now, I pour melted gelatin into the jam bowls and stir them well. I pump the rainbow jelly mixture into sphere molds and let them cool for 30 minutes.
Wow, I love it.
Delicious. Tasty.
Hey, they are your lollipops. Thank you.
Oh no, how can I get the plane down? I get a new idea. I will mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and sugar together. I also add flour, cocoa powder, cornstarch into the cake batter and keep mixing. Next, I place the fondant blocks one by one on the cutting board and roll it thin. After that, cut it into a parallelogram shape. Then, cut the parallelogram in half to get two triangles. Now, I cut bevels at both ends of the cake sponges to form one small trapezoid and one large trapezoid. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layer over the frosting. After that, I spread chocolate frosting all over the cake. And smooth it evenly. Arrange the triangle pieces on the cake body on the front and back sides in the rainbow color order. Finally, I arrange the brown fondant balls on the remaining empty parts of the cake. So beautiful. Hey, why didn't I see this ladder here before? Wow, so amazing. It inspires me to make a cake right now. First, I will boil the fruit jams with milk, sugar, and gelatin powder. Then, I pour the fruit jelly into the straws and let them cool. Firstly, I mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and sugar together. I also add flour, cocoa powder here and keep mixing. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layer over the frosting. I spread white frosting around the cake. After that, I press gently to set it in place. Next, I wrap the jelly strands around the cake body in rainbow color order. Finally, I insert the rainbow and clouds with fondant on the top of this cake. It looks so pretty, I love it.
What should I draw now? You're so naughty, Tom. Get out. But these lines are quite interesting. They will appear on my cake today. Firstly, I mix egg, milk, cooking oil, and honey together. I also add flour, cocoa powder here and keep mixing. I will roll out the fondant blocks. And cut them into pieces like this. I spread the bottom layer with white frosting and add the first layer on. I place the remaining cake layer over the frosting. I spread chocolate frosting around the cake. After that, I press gently to set it in place. Next, I arrange the fondant pieces around the cake body in rainbow color order. Then, I pipe swirls of rainbow buttercream around the edge of the cake. At the end, I insert a rainbow on the top of this cake.
Wow, I love it.
Delicious. Tasty.